we are on the cusp of history. We can do something that has never been done before. An almost insurmountable problem is potentially about to be solved. Guinea worm disease is caused by a devastating parasite, which is contracted when people consume contaminated drinking water. It lives under people's skin and can grow to over 2 or 3 feet long, but they often don't even know it's there until the worm breaks through the skin through a painful blister and starts wiggling out. Then, the only treatment is to wrap the worm around a stick and pull it out inch by inch every day for a couple of weeks to months. But because the worm causes such an intense burning sensation, to relieve the pain, people often put the infected area into a cold lake or pond. But that's where the problem begins. Once the infected area touches the water, the worm releases thousands of larvae, and then when people come along and drink that water, they consume the larvae and the whole cycle begins again, infecting others and spreading the worm's reach. It's incredibly painful, so painful that it's incapacitating. Parents can't work, kids can't go to school, further inhibiting social and economic progress in regions that are already some of the poorest and most unstable in the world. In 1986, there were an estimated 3.5 million cases of guinea worm worldwide, primarily in Central Africa. Let me repeat that. In 1986, 3.5 million people had this painful parasite. That's the equivalent of the entire populations of Philadelphia, Boston, Atlanta, and San Francisco combined, all having this terribly painful parasite living under their skin. And without a vaccine or any new drugs, the Carter Center, founded by former US President Jimmy Carter, managed to reduce the number of reported infections to only 22 cases last year. That's a reduction in the incidence of this disease by 99.9994%. And it's on pace to be completely eradicated in just a couple of years. The Carter Center has been able to accomplish this strictly through educational initiatives, providing filtering material, treating the water with a larvicide, and by monitoring and controlling outbreaks before they could take hold in a village. This is unprecedented. If we eliminate guinea worm disease, it will be only the second disease to ever be eradicated after smallpox, and it would be the first parasitic disease in human history that we have ever been able to completely eliminate. Not only would this be great for the regions haunted by this parasite, but it could also motivate, inspire, and give hope to people around the world. We tend to think that the problems and struggles of people in poor developing countries have been going on forever and are permanent and unchangeable. But this has shown us that public health measures can and do work even without great technological advances. Because new medications didn't accomplish this. People did. We did. When we collectively decide that other people are worth helping, that improving lives is worth working for, we can achieve amazing and remarkable things.